Boston Red Sox hit the field looking to get back on top of the American League East. We're breaking down every pitch all season long on Obie's Backstop Podcast, part of the CMG Sports Podcast Network.
Hello and welcome back to the Backstop Podcast. I'm your host, Obie Muniz. This weekend was a fabulous weekend for the Red Sox fans. Red Sox Nation standing up, waving their flags, showing their colors, the hats, their gear, because you know what time it is. It's time to brag about how we swept the New York Yankees. And for the first time in a long time, the Red Sox sweep the Yanks in the Bronx. That's right, they won 3 in a row. And man, do I have something to tell you, something to share with you guys, because there's certain someone that I don't want to mention his name, but they're feeling very hurt inside. That's right. It's all you Yankee fans out there. That's right. You know, they don't want to talk about it because the only thing they want to say is we're still the 27-time champs. Yeah, I hear you. But let's see. Let's see the highlights real quick for all 3 games. Let's start with game 1, 2, and then 3. Check it out.
They do, and Devers was ready for it. Oh, man! 3-run homer by Rafi Devers. That's up where the big boys live.
3 hits, no runs.
Right on cue, Marwin Gonzalez sends the ball into the left field corner. That's going to score Bogaerts from second. Renfroe's going to try and throw to the plate. Is not in time. So capable. And largely the same one that dominated last year. He goes so quiet. Aaron Judge has just gone deep. Classic Yankee Stadium homer. Hit it toward the porch. Just the next one, too. Can you check it? He did not. The home let up by Bill Miller does that himself. So Barnes does get his strikeout to end the game. The Red Sox do get their win, their first at Yankee Stadium in over 2 years.
2 up, 2 down in this first inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. Hit hard on a hop to short off the glove of Bogaerts. It deflects to Marwin. Throws to first in time.
Gleyber struck out his first time.
Swung on and hit in the air to deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. It is a 2-run home run for Gleyber Torres.
That was a good piece of 2-strike hitting. All right, that's 2-strike hitting. There you go, brother. I'm interacting out here with Yankee fans.
And out here is Devers.
Swinging a hard shot on the ground, base hit, right field. 1-run scores. Here comes the second run across the plate. Bogaerts scores. A 2-run single, Rafi Devers. He's the league leader in RBIs with 48, and the Red Sox have tied it at 2. Oh, here's Marwin. Swings and lines one down the right field line by the diving first baseman into the corner. Here goes Rafi rounding third. He scores the go-ahead run. LeMahieu cuts the throw.
Right-hand hitter Kiki Hernandez.
Swinging a line drive into left field, a base hit. He gets past Frazier. Devers comes to third. He's going to be waved home. Frazier's throw is not in time. It's an RBI double. The breakout pitch. Swinging a high drive to left field. It is way back, and it is way gone.
And down for Alex Verdugo. Swung on a drive to right field and deep. This one is long gone. Into the bleachers. Tremendous home run for Alex Verdugo, and the Red Sox lead at 1-0.
With the bases loaded and 1 gone. Sanchez brings the ball into the left field corner. That'll do damage. Judge scores easily. Torres right behind him.
He hit a line drive off the left field wall. A 2-run double for Sanchez.
He does have a flair for the dramatic.
0-1 pitch to Marwin Gonzalez. A high drive into the left field corner, and Duhar back, and it's gone. And this one is high. Marwin
Marwin Gonzalez, another big swing in New York.
And of the moment, he's the winning run.
Goodness, Barnes gets a call on a curveball to send this game into extra innings.
Put the Red Sox ahead. Bogarts drives one into left field toward the gap. No one gets it. Vasquez scores. Dahlbeck right behind him. 2-run hit for Bogarts, and the Red Sox lead it.
And that's right. And that was a wrap. The 3-game series. The Boston Red Sox on top, 3-0. And as we look at the scores real quick, this is the game 3 stats. You know, the Yankees did jump ahead throughout the first 6 innings. And then it was just a constant battle all the way to the end. And look, if you want to talk about the bottom of the 9th inning, balls and strikes, I think the umpire was doing it to both teams, the Red Sox and the Yankees. But let's make no mistakes. Let's not rely on just the umpire itself. The Yankees had an opportunity to make that lead even bigger. And there was a lot of missed opportunities for the Yankees to allow the Red Sox to win the game. And Matt Barnes blew a save in the 9th, but came up with a victory. He is now 2-1. Chessa finished with the losing record with a 1-1. And Valdez, who just made things a little bit dramatic at the end, but came out thanks to Alex Cora talking to him to get the final out. He pitched 1 full inning. He gets his first save of the season. And looking at the batting hits for the Red Sox, as you can see right here, Bogarts went 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs, raising his average to 318. JD Martinez was not in the lineup again. That means it was 2 games in a row. We're hoping to see if he's able to go back against the Marlins or maybe resting up for the Houston Astros. And as far as everyone else, Arroyo came in to pinch hit for Santana. That seems to be a big hole for the Red Sox in a leadoff spot, as the Red Sox, Alex Cora, trying to find a combination as to who should be able to start off as a leadoff hitter for the team. Right now, Santana's batting at 125. And again, whether it's Santana or anyone else, it just seems that they cannot get that position right. But Verdugo, Bogarts, and Devers back-to-back, and Renfroe's getting heated up as well as he raises his average to 269. In the pitching side of the house, Garrett Richards seemed like he had a little bit of fallback there as he looked like his old self in the month of April, but he was able to finish 5 strong innings, giving up 8 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. That pitch count went high at 95, and therefore he could not move on to the 6th inning. But Hernandez and Ottavino, they did very well. Taylor held the Yankees with his number 6, but Barnes had an opportunity to save it, and he blew the save, but actually got the win. Looking at the American League standings, the Tampa Bay Rays continue to be in first place by 1 game. The Red Sox are still trailing ahead, but they have a game tonight versus the Marlins. It's a makeup game, and should they win, they'll move a half a game closer. The Toronto Blue Jays move ahead from the New York Yankees. They're 6 games behind the Rays, and the New York Yankees, well, they have to rest today so they prepare themselves for the rest of the week. So things are not going well for the Yankees, and it's pretty sad to be honest with you. It is pretty sad to see the New York Yankees in that position. For a Red Sox fan, we're happy. But if you're a Yankee fan, there is concern, especially when you have 2 bench coaches getting fired, or I should say fired, getting ejected out of the game. Where is the manager? Where's his position in all this? Somewhere, something down the line has to happen where Aaron Boone is on the hot seat. But again, they don't want to blame anything on the coaching staff, except for, hey, they're just not clicking at the moment, and they believe that once they start clicking, they'll be winning the games. Hey, we're still in June, as a matter of fact, and we're already preparing for the All-Star as people and the staff and everyone else are trying to get their votes in. So this is the moment in time to prepare yourself for the All-Star break. But, hey, we're going to look at the schedule here for the Red Sox. The Marlins is tonight at 5:10 Eastern Standard Time. And then throughout the week, it's a 3-game series with the Astros and then another 3-game series with the Blue Jays. So this week is still hard for the Red Sox. This time around, they will be at Fenway Park, something that the Boston Red Sox, they don't seem to click when it comes to Fenway. And you would think that you will have a home field advantage. Hopefully that the crowd will be packed. There'll be sellout tickets, and they'll be able to do some damage and make up for what they lost in Houston. And, of course, focusing on the Blue Jays. There's just plenty of baseball this week to prove whether or not the Red Sox are contenders or pretenders. And you got to be convinced that the way Alex Cora is managing the game, the players love him. They're giving him that trust. And if you didn't see last night's game with Valdez, who was in a little, predicament there, who almost costed the game, Alex Cora went ahead and calmed him down, got the final out, and there you have it. The Red Sox complete the series, sweeping the Yankees 3-0, and we'll see the Yankees later on down the road at the end of June. And that's a wrap-up to our show. But, hey, before I let you go, you could catch the podcast on Apple, Google, Spotify, and, of course, you could tune in on YouTube, subscribe now, or like me on Facebook. Here it is. And also, you can visit hhwshow.com. On behalf of Clovercrest Media, thank you for listening. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you so much for listening to Obie's Backstop Podcast, part of the CMG Sports Podcast Network. For more, visit hhwshow.com.